Istanbul is a city of nearly 17 million residents, a population about 20% of the whole country of Turkey. In comparison, London has a population of 9 million. Paris has a population of almost 11 million, and Moscow's population is 12.4 million. The Bosphorus Strait is the body of water that separates Europe and Asia. The Bosphorus is the body of water that connects the Black Sea with the Sea of Marmara. The eastern banks are the geographic beginnings of the continent of Asia, and the western banks of the Bosphorus is the beginning of the European continent. North to south, the length of the strait is 19 miles, or 31 kilometers. The width is 2,300 feet, or 700 meters, and the depth is 360 feet, about 110 meters. Istanbul, formerly known as Byzantium and later Constantinople, has a rich and layered history spanning over thousands of years. It was founded as Byzantium by Greek colonists in the 7th century BCE. In 330 CE, it became the capital of the Eastern Roman Empire under Emperor Constantine the Great, who renamed it Constantinople. Constantinople thrived as a center of trade, culture, and power for over a millennium, serving as the capital of the Byzantine Empire. It was conquered by the Ottoman Empire in 1453 under Sultan Muhammad II, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire and the beginning of a new era for the city. Under Ottoman rule, Istanbul became a major cultural and economic hub, serving as the capital of the Ottoman Empire until its dissolution in the early 20th century. In 1923, the Republic of Turkey was established, and Istanbul remained its largest city, though Ankara became the new capital. Throughout its history, Istanbul has been a melting pot of cultures, religions, and civilizations, resulting in its diverse architectural, linguistic, and cultural heritage. Today it stands as a vibrant metropolis, bridging Europe and Asia, with its historic landmarks such as the Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, and Topkapi Palace. These attractions bring millions of visitors each year to visit Istanbul. The Bosphorus is a narrow natural strait. The Bosphorus has played a significant role in the history, culture, and economy of Istanbul and Turkey. It has been a crucial waterway for trade, linking the Mediterranean and Aegean seas to the Black Sea and beyond. Additionally, its military and commercial importance has made it a coveted area throughout history, leading to the construction of numerous fortifications and land along its shores. The Bosphorus serves as a vital transportation route for both commercial shipping and local maritime traffic. It's also a popular tourist destination, with countless cruises offering scenic views of Istanbul's skyline and landmarks along the strait. The Bosphorus ferry service is an iconic mode of transportation in Istanbul, providing both locals and tourists with a scenic and convenient way to cross between the European and Asian sides of the city. The ferries operate along the Bosphorus Strait, connecting various neighborhoods and landmarks on both sides of Istanbul. The ferry system offers a unique perspective of the city, allowing passengers to enjoy breathtaking views of historic palaces, mosques, and other landmarks as they sail between continents. It's also an integral part of Istanbul's public transportation network, providing an alternative to the city's busy roads and bridges. Many people use the Bosphorus ferries for their daily commute, while others take advantage of them for leisurely sightseeing trips. The ferry service typically runs regularly throughout the day and into the evening, making it accessible to travelers at various times. Next to the ferry terminals are many shops, markets, and restaurants. Overall, the Bosphorus ferry is not only a practical means of transportation, but also an experience that allows passengers to immerse themselves in Istanbul's rich maritime history and stunning waterfront scenery. There is also the city's metro system, which is fast and easy to learn. Istanbul's cisterns, particularly the Basilica cistern, are remarkable ancient underground water reservoirs that served as a crucial water supply system for the city during the Byzantine period. The Basilica cistern, constructed in the 6th century during the reign of Emperor Justinian I, is the largest and most famous of these cisterns. Located near the Hagia Sophia, the Basilica cistern covers an area of about 9,800 square meters, 105,000 square feet, and can hold up to 80,000 cubic meters, or 2,800,000 cubic feet of water. It features impressive rows of columns, including 2 Medusa heads at the base of 2 columns, which add to its mysterious and its atmospheric ambience. The Basilica cistern covers an area about the same size, a surface area about the same size of 1.5 football fields. While the Basilica cistern is the most well-known, Istanbul is home to several other ancient cisterns, such as the Theodosus cistern and the Bin Berdirik cistern, each with its own unique history and architectural features. These cisterns showcase the ingenuity of Byzantine engineering and continue to intrigue visitors with their intriguing atmosphere and historical significance. It took around 38 years to complete the construction of the Basilica cistern. Approximately 7,000 slaves worked to make the cistern. An untold number died during the construction. The Basilica cistern is the only remaining structure of an important complex of buildings in the vicinity during late antique Constantinople. The cistern gets its name from the basilica, often known as the Basilica of Ilias. The basilica, one time located above the cistern, was where Constantinople's law courts were situated. The work and effort to build this cistern had to be incredible, because the cistern has to be strong enough to hold the pressure of water inside of it. It was constructed with 336 marble columns, supporting the structure lined up in 12 rows of 28 columns each, measuring 9 meters in height. Some say that these columns were recycled from older buildings in different parts of the Byzantine Empire, or taken from what was left from construction parts of other buildings, such as Hagia Sophia. And you can actually tell that when you see the 2 heads of Medusa as the basis of the 2 columns. These heads were reused in the construction of Basilica cistern. On a hot day, it's refreshing to descend the 52 steps into the cistern and its coolness. Once emerging from underground, there will be many opportunities to purchase a carpet. The tradesmen are so polite and hospitable that it makes you feel almost guilty to not buy one, but somehow we managed. The food options and prices in Istanbul are very good. The 8 days we stayed there, we had a completely furnished Airbnb, but it was cheaper and easier just to eat out every day, so we didn't even cook one meal. The price for the two of us for this lunch was just a bit over $10. A Turkish Delight cake is a delightful dessert inspired by the flavors of Turkish Delight, a traditional Turkish confection made of gel, starch, sugar, and flavorings like rosewater, citrus, or nuts. While there are various recipes for Turkish Delight, it typically features layers infused with flavors reminiscent of Turkish Delight, such as rosewater, citrus, along with layers of sweetened whipped cream or frosting. The confection itself is locally known as lokum. Sultan Ahmed Park is a historic public park located in the heart of Istanbul's Old City, adjacent to some of the city's most famous landmarks. It's named after the Sultan Ahmed I, who commissioned the nearby Blue Mosque. The park offers a tranquil green space amidst the bustling streets and historic sites of Istanbul. The park is situated between the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque, and also the Hippodrome, making it a popular resting spot for tourists and locals alike. It features lush greenery, manicured gardens, and pathways lined with benches, providing a serene environment for relaxation and leisurely strolls. Visitors to the park can enjoy views of the magnificent architecture of the nearby historic buildings, including the iconic domes and minarets of the Blue Mosque and the grand facade of the Hagia Sophia. It's also a great place to pause and take in the vibrant atmosphere of Istanbul's bustling old city, with street vendors selling snacks and souvenirs nearby. The Blue Mosque, also known as Sultan Ahmed Mosque, is one of the most iconic landmarks in Istanbul. It was commissioned by Sultan Ahmed I and completed in 1616. It is renowned for its stunning architecture, intricate tile work, and 6 minarets. The mosque gets its nickname, the Blue Mosque, from the vibrant blue tiles that adorn its interior, creating a breathtaking visual effect. These tiles, along with the intricate patterns and calligraphy, contribute to the mosque's unique beauty and grandeur. The Blue Mosque features a large central dome, surrounded by smaller domes and semi-domes, supported by slender marble columns. Its spacious interior can accommodate thousands of worshippers, and the courtyard outside provides additional space for prayer and reflection. One of the most distinctive features of the Blue Mosque is its 6 minarets, which was an unprecedented design at the time of its construction. Legend has it that the architect misunderstood the Sultan's request for gold minarets as 6, leading to the unique design. Today, the Blue Mosque continues to be an active place of worship and a popular tourist attraction. It welcomes visitors from around the world to admire its beauty and learn about its rich history and significance in Istanbul's cultural heritage. Unlike the Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque is free to enter. There is a dress code, women have to cover their hair with a scarf, and there are no shorts allowed for men. Today in Istanbul, there are 2,944 active mosques. Istanbul card is a ticket for an economical traveling in Istanbul. It's a boarding pass for public transportation, ferry, the tram, the metro. It's 70 Turkish lira, about $2 to buy the card, and then you can add money to the card. For two people, you only need one card. The Hagia Sophia is one of the most iconic and historically significant landmarks in Istanbul. Originally built as a Christian cathedral in the 6th century under the Byzantine Emperor Justinian, it served as the center of Eastern Orthodox Christianity for nearly 1,000 years. The Hagia Sophia is renowned for its massive dome, innovative architectural design, and intricate mosaics and artwork. It was the largest cathedral in the world for nearly 1,000 years until the completion of the Seville Cathedral in 1520. In 1453, following the Ottoman conquest of Constantinople, the Hagia Sophia was converted into a mosque. Islamic features such as minarets and mihrabs were added, and the interior was adorned with Islamic calligraphy and decorations. In 1935, under the direction of the founder of the Republic of Turkey, the Hagia Sophia was secularized and transformed into a museum as part of efforts to modernize and secularize the country. However, in July 2020, the Hagia Sophia was once again converted into a mosque by a Turkish presidential decree, sparking international debate and controversy over its status as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and its significance as a symbol of religious and cultural diversity.
In 1999, we had another big earthquake in Istanbul, 20,000 died. In 1789, we had another big earthquake.